I always use natural twine for binding these tomahawks. It holds the bone and meat together nicely for an even cook. I've found that preparing these steaks with a simple tie not only helps them cook evenly, but adds a rustic touch to the presentation. All right, now that we're set up, let's tie these steaks for even cooking. Just like this. All right, these tomahawk steaks are tied up and ready to go. Let's add the fresh tomato mixture. All right, time to apply this beautiful tomato and herb marinade to our steaks. You want to get it nice and even, covering every bit of that meaty goodness. The rich tomato and herb mixture creates a perfect base, ensuring every bite is packed with flavor. The rich dark marinade coats the first perfectly, and now we move to the vibrant green herb mixture for the second tomahawk. With the herb mixture now applied to both steaks, they're ready for the fire. The embers are hot and inviting.
The vibrant green of the maple leaf, adorned with morning dew, rests gently upon a bed of ancient moss.
The path was long, but every step brought a new discovery. The forest path stretches before him, a natural tunnel of pine and earth. He focuses on the trail ahead, the air crisp with the scent of pine needles. The adventure continues as I carefully navigate this treacherous log. It's time to set up camp and prepare a meal. All right, time to set up camp and get this fire started. All right, team, we've got the perfect setting here, and I've brought the star of the show. Preparing a perfect meal starts with the best cuts. Now, to trim this beautiful tomahawk, the perfect tomahawk trimmed and ready for the grill. Now, let's turn this into 2 perfect steaks. I'm cutting some fat cap off of this bone-in tomahawk ribeye. There's not really a lot to take off here, but that little extra fat would just render and burn. With the excess fat trimmed away, the meat can be carefully separated from the bone, making for a cleaner presentation. The final cut complete, I'm ready to secure the perfect sear. With the twine secure, we ensure the tomahawk is ready to hit the heat, locking in those juices for a perfect sear. With the first steak securely tied, he moves on to the second tomahawk steak, replicating the precise wrapping process. With the twine securely in place, you make the final knot, ensuring the tomahawk is ready. The perfect outdoor meal starts with the perfect steak. These beauties are ready for the fire. The steaks go back to the board. Next, some fresh parsley and a few ripe red tomatoes. Perfectly chopped parsley is key to adding fresh, aromatic flavor to any dish. With the parsley finely chopped, I'll use the knife to scoop it into this rustic wooden bowl. With the perfect tomatoes selected, the first step is to carefully remove the green stems. With the perfect tomatoes selected, the first step is to carefully remove the green stems. The perfect start to any trail meal is fresh ingredients. Now we slice these tomatoes into halves, then dice them into bite-sized pieces. Only a few more to go. With the tomatoes diced, I scoop them into the bowl with the fresh parsley. It's important to mix gently to keep the salad light and flavorful. With fresh ingredients and a simple plan, outdoor cooking is an absolute joy. Let's start with a beautiful tomato and herb mix. The rich scent of garlic, tomatoes, and herbs begins to fill the air as I start to mash them together in this rustic bowl. The rich, sweet tomatoes combine with the sharp onion and fresh cilantro, the simple tools turning them into a vibrant salsa. Each press, with a sharp axe, he shaves the rough bark and wood from a branch, creating fresh shavings, and carves the end into a sturdy makeshift pestle. With the new tool ready, I can finally finish this salsa. Feel that smooth grain? Much better for the job. The rich aroma of fresh ingredients fills the air as the thick sauce gains the perfect consistency. I have the perfect tomato herb mixture packed with fresh garden flavors. Now let's transfer it to this beautiful decorative bowl. It's time for serving and sharing.
The forest offers both challenges and rewards, and a good saw is essential for any crafting, or fire building needs. I needed some kindling, so I started by cutting the log into several uniform pieces. Then, to help catch the flame, I carved a simple crosshatch pattern into the end.
With fresh garlic bulbs in hand, I prepare them on the sturdy wooden board. Picking up my trusty knife, I carefully slice off the root ends, one by one. I always start by slicing the ends off the garlic bulbs, then separate the individual cloves. With these cloves prepared, we are one step closer to a perfect meal. The rich aroma fills the air as the garlic surrenders to the steady rhythm. A simple task, essential to the foundation of any great wilderness meal. For the base flavor, we need some crushed garlic. Now add a generous amount of coarse sea salt. Fresh rosemary is the key to unlocking amazing flavors. Strip the leaves carefully, preserving their aromatic oils. I have found that the secret to the best meals lies in the preparation. See how easy it is to finely chop this rosemary? Next, the chopped rosemary is added to the crushed garlic and salt. Finally, a generous stream of olive oil is poured to bind the flavors together. The fragrant mixture of garlic, rosemary, and olive oil comes together, forming a smooth, aromatic paste. The rich aroma of garlic and herbs now fills the air as Alex carefully transfers the mixture, ready to elevate any dish. I always start by building flavor from the ground up, coating each steak with vibrant layers. First, the sweet tomatoes. With the marinade thoroughly applied, these tomahawk steaks are now ready for the grill. The rich spices and herbs promise an incredible flavor. And here we have a pair of prime, perfectly seasoned tomahawks. Absolute beauties. The second seasoned tomahawk steak is now ready, its rich marinade glistening. Place it back on the board to complete the preparation. Washing the bowl in the pristine water ensures a clean meal. I found the perfect spot right here. This soil is soft and looks promising.
With each careful scoop, the whole takes shape, a testament to effort and the earth's bounty.
After digging a shallow pit, I found a suitable branch. A steady hand and a sharp saw will make quick work of this. With the logs prepared, he folds his saw, securing it safely. Now, to gather the smaller kindling. Setting up the fire pit is the first step to a good campfire. Proper preparation ensures it's easy to light and burns safely. With the kindling gathered, it's time to light the fire. The scent of sulfur fades as the first spark catches, and soon the heart of the camp comes alive.
Setting up a proper fire starts with good kindling. Now, let's add these larger logs to keep it burning all night.
With the new log added, the fire should burn brightly through the night, keeping the chill away and lighting our campsite.
The forest around us is a symphony of natural sounds, but nothing compares to the warmth and light of a campfire.
The mountain stream water, cold and pure, is the perfect starting point. All right, first things first, get the pot on the stump, then just a spoonful of grounds, give it a good stir, and we're cooking.
I've made campfire coffee many times, and over the years I've found that the best method involves stirring the grounds thoroughly to release the full flavor. I've made campfire coffee many times, and over the years I've found that the best method involves stirring the grounds thoroughly to release the full flavor.
The coffee slowly rises, indicating it's ready. I'll take it off the fire now.
The rich aroma of freshly brewed coffee, steeped in a brass pot over an open flame, fills the cool morning air of the forest.
The forest held a sudden morning, certain quiet this morning.
The forest held a quiet power, each sip a reminder of the journey ahead and the peace that came with it.
There's nothing quite like the smell of a fresh brew in the great outdoors. The coffee's just right. Now, these tomahawks are ready for the grill. Tonight, we feast. These tomahawk steaks are ready for the embers. With a thick cloth to protect my hands, I carefully pick up the seasoned tomahawk steak. Then I place it directly onto the hot embers in the fire pit. It's a perfect way to end a day in the wild. The perfect char is achieved by letting the meat sear directly on the hottest coals, creating that delicious crust.
The steaks cook over the glowing embers. The fat renders, and the surface develops a rich, dark crust.
The perfect outdoor cooking experience begins with a perfectly seasoned steak. Now let's turn these over to see that beautiful sear.
Only in nature's purest fire can true flavors be unlocked. With precision, I use this heavy-duty cloth to carefully retrieve this masterpiece from the glowing embers, placing it on the board.
The second tomahawk, pulled from the heart of the embers, joins its partner. A feast of fire and flavor. All right, let's get these fresh ears of corn right onto the coals. Perfect. Now we let the smoke and fire do the work.
The corn is nearly ready. The charring on the husks is just right, releasing all the sweet moisture inside.
The heart of any true outdoor feast lies in the simple perfection of fire-roasted corn. Embrace the heat.
The main thing you want to do is make sure that corn rotates nice and evenly so you don't burn it on one side. You got to be patient with corn on the cob, don't rush it. Give it a good turn every so often. The corn is perfectly cooked, tender, and ready to serve. The perfect ear of corn, straight from the coals, joining the steaks on the cutting board. The corn is perfectly cooked, ready to join the steaks on the board.
The perfect outdoor meal starts with a perfectly seared tomahawk steak. Slice into the rich crust to reveal that incredible, juicy pink center.
Look at that perfect medium rare. The crust is seared to perfection, locking in all the juices. This is how you cook a steak. The rich, smoky aroma fills the air. Now, let's carve this second masterpiece. The rich, smoky aroma fills the air. Now, let's carve this second masterpiece. You know, there's nothing quite like fresh corn over an open fire. That smoky, roasted flavor is just perfect. The rich aroma of fire-roasted sweet corn, a scent that defines summer evenings, thickens the air as the first ear is ready. Now, to prepare the next. Perfectly grilled and seasoned. Let's give this a try. That's exactly how I like it. Absolutely delicious. The perfect steak, enjoyed in the perfect setting. Nothing beats this flavor and the peace of the outdoors. The kernels are juicy and sweet, a perfect complement to the... You know, sometimes the simplest meals taste the best out here. The perfect reward after a day out. Fresh corn, grilled over an open fire, nothing tastes better than this. The perfect meal, right here in the heart of the wild. The taste of fresh grilled steak, a true reward after a long hike. The perfect steak in the perfect place. Now that's what I call a culinary adventure. And that, my friends, is how you truly savor the simple joys of an outdoor feast. The perfect hike deserves the perfect meal. A crisp, sweet bite of grilled corn to refuel and recharge. The perfect corn, cooked to perfection. A truly satisfying meal. Adventure. The last bite. Savored to the fullest. You just can't beat the taste of fresh grilled corn out here in the open.